And hello, and good morning, afternoon, or evening. Welcome back to another demo of Feline Forensics and the Meowsium Mystery, a punny little game about a detective cat who goes on a milk bender and forgets the password to his computer, and that's where the demo is going to be here. Unlike your traditional controls, mouth, your mouse will absolutely do nothing in this game. It's the up, down, left, right arrows on the keyboard. Q, E, W, A, S, D. There is enter to accept, backspace to go back, C, Z, and X to open up clues and files. Let's go ahead and get into it here with the enter key. Now, I have already completed the demo. I thought it was absolutely funny and hilarious. Um, some of the puns could be redone, but the story is there. For the settings, you have for speed controls, you have a mouse, a cat, and then mouse chasing cat. That's the speed. Um, Instead of like slow, fast, ridiculous type of settings. Um, so here we go when we start. Sorry, I had to take a quick water break. Been trying to record this 4 times here. So we're going to try to get into the computer to log in to like the demo trailer shows, go to the Meowsaulium and take care of that there. Unfortunately, it looks like we have forgotten, so we're going to press Q and then enter. For some reason, my computer has set the password. Oh no, did I change it? Well, instead of using backspace, I always hit escape for some reason. I'll get better about that. We're going to open up the phone, call the secretary, but they may have gone. Okay. So, can't call them for backup. Let's go ahead and press enter. Oh yeah, we already brought up the clue. What you can do in this game is change the settings here and check that out. Boom. You can change what you're looking at in the game. It's actually really nice and you can do a few extra things. But what we're really going to do is come back into here, take a look at the desk, and he threw it in the drawer. No? Aha, wait, no, that's just something else. Sorry, I'm not letting you read it. I kind of forgotten. So here's a business card. It says Feline Forensics. It's our card. You can tilt it left, right, up, down. Emergencies only, 1029. That's our first clue. What this is going to do is allow us to call the manager here. Hey now, you just said that. You dick. Okay, well. Not sure how helpful. Give second glance. Yes, we did that. We saw the extension. And you're going to be like this, huh? Okay. Let's enter up our keys again. Sorry, sometimes there's a bug in the game that you have to do it 2 or 3 times. Extension 1209. We look at it. Okay. Seems like we can supposedly use it. Capture the clue. Okay, that's great. And then we'll rotate the camera view back. We'll do this. Click it. One day I would learn to hit the right keys. Okay, we will go back to here. Let's look at the desk again. Yes, I know, thank you. We're going to look at the phone again. Oh no, can't do that, but we already have the card that says, hey, we can call our manager, but it's not going to let us call the manager, so let's try this again for a 3rd time. See, had to do it like 4 times to sit there and click. The mouse, you literally can't click anything, so don't mind that. And we're going to go to the phone, and now we're going to call the manager. Oh, sorry, I changed my fax. Yeah, sorry. On another milk-fueled bender. Haha, yeah, that's right. What did we do? Well, you went to the you went to went somewhere. Now, what are we supposed to find? Oh, you're of no help. So we'll come back over here. Oh, press Q. Da 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 da. And then we will press Z. So here we go. The detective left his office late at night, but the department was hacked. He called the department manager. So, embarrassingly, he didn't know what he did with it. So search everything. Use the journal. Hey! Neat. It's awe-inspiring. Let's do the bookshelf. Packed with different books, some sort of clues, but I don't know anything yet. Don't cheat. Okay. Let's check out our cat home or cat tower. Co-workers thought it was exceptionally humorous. Helps him think, yes, so he can knead his claws when he's deep in finding clues. The only thing we're missing here is a mouse, and that would be most hilarious. That's probably going to be added in later. Let's see, put his key somewhere for the door. Where could it be? Well, I want to read that again. That was funny. That caught me off guard. Philadelphia, get it? Because it's a city full of deers. Let's check the trash can. Milk cartons, comically dead mouse. Oh, and a receipt. So we're going to go back to Q. We're going to make sure that we have that logged. We're going to go to Z, make sure there's nothing there. E, and then we will check out the receipt. Okay, that makes sense. We will go to C, which, unbeknownst to the detective changed the, and we will use E, password, because we know this much, to his computer, and we don't know from there. Did we hide it? Did we forget it? Well, we'll say we forgot it. And since we have no other clues, we'll go ahead and continue through. So we're going to go here. Now that we filled some of that in. Let's call North 2nd Street. And once you figure it out, just by looking at the receipt, even though it didn't really tell you what the address was, we come back over here. We're going to go to the phone, and we're going to call them. The book gator on 2nd. But guess what? He's not actually a gator. He's a bird. And we heard the word. And we'll just skip through this. Oh yeah, you need to read your cat burglary book. Wait, my book on cat burglary? Huh. Why would a cat need to figure out how to burgle other cats? That is something we will never know. I don't know why I'm making this feel like dignity and domestication. Can you still have your dignity if you get domesticated? Well, that depends. Are they doing the snip snip? There's another book on there that's that you won't be able to find the first time around. Okay, so here's our clues. So, of cat burglary. This is the one that has the clue. And look, beautifully drawn tail on the back of the book. Let's check the spine. Is there anything on the spine? Oh, what does that say? Don't open. Well, let's go ahead and open it. Hey, look at that. A key. So where does this key go? Well, who really knows? We're trying to uncover or follow that ball of yarn. Let's see, what can we do? We already talked about the cat tower, so don't click fast. And look, it goes to his cabinet. Let's make sure all of my notes are in order. So by notes, he doesn't mean this. He technically means this. Changes computer login before the of a lactose stupor. Get it? From the testimony of the bookstore clerk. Really? That's not it? Well, it's not a prerequisite that you do it. No, we want to go back. We want to click this. We want to go evidence, and we want to go to password reminder. Unique cabinet. Okay. So we'll come back over here. So unbeknownst to the detective changed the password to his computer and forgot it inside of well, what yellow means is that it's technically correct, but it's not accurate. You're on the right track. So we're not going to go with I forgot. We're going to go with hid. And something is still not correct. So we'll come back over here, unbeknownst to the manager. Nope, that's not right. So detective is right. And the manager, nope. And we'll go back here. Change the password to his computer and hid it inside of a book. Furthermore, he hid, that sounds right, the key to the cabinet inside of a, and we already know this, book that the detective, and we already know he bought it, purchased. So this is all 100% correct. We just need to fix the first part. And hit it, okay. Change the password. So what do you think we change here? Change the password to his computer and hid it inside of a book. No. Okay, that's partially right. Hid it inside a cabinet? Well, that could also be right. Okay. So we're going to go back on this. We're going to come over here to evidence. And then if you look over here for the joke, the cat's meow. Well, let's see. What should I look at? Nothing, because we need to finish the investigation. Okay. Unbeknownst to the detective, hid, locked. Ah, okay. So we're going to go forgot it inside a cabinet. No, locked it inside of a cabinet. I can probably hear somebody yelling. So yes, he locked it inside of the cabinet. And maybe it could be the manager, maybe it's not. And I'll tell you this right now, it's definitely not. Hello, enter key, would you work please? Let's see, what should we look at? The phone. Oh, hey, look at that, it's the commissioner. Well, you never know. So, we're going to go through this, and once we have all of this figured out, we're going to walk right out the back here. And thank you for playing. Now, this is a fun little game. You see, it would be the cat's meow if you wish wishlisted the game. What I'm going to do though is come over here, go to discussions, and I put one down for a punny because I loved it so much. It's in a meowsing little demo, a perfect milk-induced night. When I called the manager, they were not amused to hear I lost my password, but I pawed together the clues, followed the ball of yarn, called the bird, heard the word, and when I solved the puzzle, it was then I knew that this cattician, like detective, but was the cat's meow, and then they had a good laugh, and I'm glad they did. So anyway, this was feline forensics and the Meowsaulium, and yeah, y'all take it easy and have a great night.